Our headlines today: a strategy to secure the future of the food on our plates is unveiled by the government later. But critics say it doesn't go far enough to improve the health of people or the planet.
Personal items belonging to missing British journalist Dom Phillips and his Brazilian colleague are discovered by police in a remote area of the Amazon rainforest.
Look at this. He's done it. 5 years after being horrifically injured in the Manchester Arena bombing, Martin Hibbert conquers Mount Kilimanjaro.
Don't write off somebody because in their wheelchair. Look at what they can do when they've got the right health and support. They can climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
Good morning from this factory in Rochdale where they cut doors into shape. But what shape is the UK economy in?
For our first look through the morning's front pages, and we'll start off with the Financial Times reporting on the criticism facing Boris Johnson and his government's attempts to rip up the Northern Ireland Protocol. The Guardian also leads on that story, carrying a warning from the Confederation of British Industry about the impact it may well have. Telegraph also leads with it, with the headline, European judges to be stripped of protocol powers. In the Eye, Rwanda flights may not get off the ground is their headline, as the Court of Appeal is set to consider the government's new migrant policy later today. We'll have more on that later in the hour. The Daily Mail's headline summarises that same story with the words, New Rwanda flight farce. Death of our hero is the front page headline for the Metro, which reports on the death of Jordan Gatli in Ukraine. The Times, universities facing new China cash crackdown as unis are to be forced to reveal investment from foreign actors under plans being put forward by the government this week. The Mirror lead with child poverty in the UK, 1 million kids to go hungry, as they say the Prime Minister has rejected pleas to extend free school meal places. The Express focuses on the government's plans to stop the upcoming rail strike action with the headline, Nothing off the table. And the Star has a story of the coming heatwave. As you can see their headline there, Drought of Order.
Shall we have a look at the front pages of this morning's papers on this Monday morning? We're going to start with The Guardian today. They have a picture of supporters of the missing British journalist that we've already been talking about, Dom Phillips, and his colleague Bruno Pereira, who've both disappeared in a remote part of the Amazon. The paper saying family members have given up hope of finding them.
Let's have a look at the Times this morning, which says universities are going to be forced to reveal foreign investment under government plans to crack down on what it calls undue influence. The paper says the proposed amendment to the Higher Education Bill is against a backdrop of universities accepting money from what it calls hostile countries like China and Russia.
The Sun claims the Duke of York has been banned from appearing in public at the Order of the Garter ceremony after the Prince of Wales lobbied the Queen. It says Prince Andrew had hoped the ceremony in Windsor would be a springboard back to public life.